Hello students, today we solve exercise 2.5 where we are going to use identities. So in that question number 1 is use suitable identities to find the products. In that second sum given here, x plus 8, x minus 10. So now we have to use the identity, that is x plus a, x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. So we apply that identity. According to that, x square plus a is 8 here plus minus 10, so minus 10 into x, which is x only here, and plus ab 8 into minus 10, which gives the answer x square minus 2x minus 80. The next is 3x plus 4 and 3x minus 5. Here also we use the same identity. First one, that is x square, which is now 3x, so 3x square, a 4 plus minus 5 into x is 3x plus a is 4 and b is minus 5, which gives us 9x square minus 3x and minus 20. This way, using the same identity, we find out this answer also. Now here is y square plus 3 by 2 and y square minus 3 by 2. So here we use the identity a plus b, a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. So a square and minus b square, which is equal to y raised to 4, and here is minus 3 square is 9 and divided by 4. This way we get the answer. So using the first identity we solve two sums, and the next identity we solve this one. So the remaining 1, 3 and 4 are solved. So the remaining questions, that are 1, then 5 and 6. So remaining you solve at home. Okay? So homework. First one is solved here. So you solve first one, also solve fifth one, and so first and fifth two you have to solve at home. Now we see the next question. Now we solve question number 2. Evaluate products without multiplying directly. So here we don't have to multiply directly, but we have to use suitable identity. So the first one is 103 into 107, which we can write as 100 plus 3 and 100 plus 7. So now it is x plus a and x plus b. So we already know the identity. According to that, the answer is x square means 100 square. A plus b, 3 plus 7 into x, which is 100, and plus a into b, 3 into 7. So this way we get here 10,000 plus 10 into 100, which is 1000, and 21. So this way we are getting the final answer here 11021. So this way here we get 11,000 21 is the answer. In the next one also, we write this one as 100 plus 4 and this one is 100 minus 4. So this is a plus b, a minus b, which is 100 square minus 4 square. So here 4 0 comes and minus here 4 4 ja 60, and so we write the answer 9984 is the answer. So this way, without directly multiplying using identity, here we solve one. So first and third is solved. You have to solve the second one at home. Now we see the next question. Now we see the question number 3. Factorize using appropriate identity. So once again we have to use the identity. So that's the identity, that is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So here as a question, a square plus 2ab plus b square is given to us and we get the answer a plus b whole square. So we first of all arrange this whether it is a square plus 2ab plus b square or not. So this is 3x whole square. Here you can write y whole square and 3x and y. So we can check it, 3 to the 6, xy is here, y square and 9x square. So according to the identity, the answer is a, then middle term sign plus, and b y whole square is the answer. Here also we have to apply the identity. So that is a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So first of all we arrange it as a 2ab and plus b square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Then the answer is a minus b whole square. So let us check 2y whole square. Here is 1, here is 2y and 1. So we are getting minus 4y. So the answer is a minus b and whole square. Next is based on the identity, that is a square minus b square. Then the answer is a plus b, a minus b. So first of all we check this one is a square minus b square or not. So x whole square and this is y upon 10 whole square. So it is already a square minus b square and therefore the answer is a plus b and a minus b. So x plus y upon 10, x minus y upon 10 is the answer here. Now we solve the next question for expand using identities. Here we are going to use the identity a plus b plus c whole square. The answer is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So here in place of a we have minus 2x, in place of b 3y and c 2z. So simply we apply that a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc and plus 2ca. So we apply the values now. A is minus 2x, b is 3y, c is 2z, then ab. So minus 2x and 3y and 2z, and here 2z and minus 2x. So we simplify and get the answer. Minus 2 square is plus 4, 4x square, 9y square, 4 z square, 2 2 ja 4, 3 ja 12, minus 12xy. Here 6 2 ja 12, but plus yz. Here 4 to the 8 but minus zx. So the answer is 4x square plus 9y square plus 4z square minus 12xy plus 12yz minus 8zx. Similarly, this one also we write first of all as a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc and plus 2ca. We apply the values now. A is 1 by 4x is given, b minus 1 by 2b, c is 1, a is 1 by 4x, b is minus 1 by 2b, minus 1 by 2b, and c, here c and a. So now we simplify and write here 1 square is 1, 4 square is 16, x square, minus square is plus 1, 2 square is 4 and b square, 1 square is 1. Here this 2 and 2 cancel. So minus sign is already there. 1 divided by 4 and bx or xb you can write. In the next one 2 gets cancelled. Minus 1 into 1 is 1 and b only remains here. Here we cancel. 2 is coming here, so plus 1 by 2 and then x. So the answer is 1 upon 16 x square plus 1 upon 4 b square plus 1 minus 1 upon 4 xb minus b and plus 1 by 2 x. This way we use the identity a plus b plus c whole square here. Now we start question number 5, which is factorize. Here also we have to use the identity that a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Then the answer is a plus b plus c whole square. So first of all we have to check whether this sum is in the pattern a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca or not. Now in this type, see that whenever there are two terms with negative sign, here is minus 24yz and minus 16zx. So in the sum there are two terms with negative sign. So first of all you see that in that two terms which letter is a common. Here is yz, here is xz. So z term means you have to consider z term as a negative term. So when you write z term, apply the negative sign. So first of all we have to arrange into the form a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca, in which now we know that z term is negative. So here is 2x, here is 3y, here is 4z but negative. So we write minus 4z. Now we know a, b and c. So we applied here ab, 2x and 3y, bc, 3y and minus 4z and ca minus 4z and 2x. So the sum is already in this form. See that 4x square, this is 9y square, 16z square, then 12xy plus, then here is 24yz minus and minus 16 xz. So the answer is a plus b plus c whole square. A is 2x plus b is 3y and plus minus 4zx. So we write minus 4z and whole square. Similarly here also first of all you check 1 and 2 terms are negative. Out of that 2 terms xy is here, xz is here. So x is the common here and so we write x term as a negative. So we have to arrange into a plus b plus c whole square plus 2ab plus 2bc and plus 2ca. Out of that, now we know that x term is negative. So x term is 2x whole square, but 2 is not a perfect square, so we write as a root 2. And the sign we apply, minus root 2x and then y square. Now 8 is also not a perfect square. 8 is what? 4 into 2. And 4 having the 2 root. So 2 root 2 is the, here we write 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 square if we do, then we get 8. So 2 root 2 z. So now we know a, b and c, which we apply here. So a, that is minus 2 root x, b, y. Here y and 2 root 2 z. Here 2 root 2 z and a, which is minus root 2 x. Now we check it. This is already 2x square. This is y square. This is 8z square. This one is minus 2 root 2 xy. This one is 4 root 2 yz. And this one is minus here 8xz. So therefore the answer is what? A plus b plus c whole square. So a is minus root 2, b is y, and c is 2 root 2 z whole square. So this way we get the answer minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2 z whole square. So using this identity, factorize.